back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it, she said the pool palace. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in again. Up the cup, put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout that mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we close out the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend Series, Bronc, with a good one. Between these Road Warriors and the New England Patriots. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Dropped by the first defender taken in this year's NFL Draft. That was Abdul Carter.
2 yards. I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throw here, 3rd down. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So get 22 out of that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That's taken in by Henry. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Crazy.
Throwing again. It's May. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. It's Henderson on the give. And they're turned away on third and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up fourth down. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack. Exactly what he just did.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Trying to throw for it with May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the Dragons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner. And it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking and attacking the ball.
So first down from the 41. Play action with Darts. Austin's there to haul it in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Still to go here. This is second down. Now go play action. Here's Darts. He's throwing deep to the left side. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. May now from the gun. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 35 out of that play. And that's a New England first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down throw for May. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
I just quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Nervous.
Again, it's May. It's inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots trim the lead to 1.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they shove him out before he can get upfield. 3rd down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And they get to him way behind right on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
And that's 3.
And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
First down 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. May now. He finds his running back, Henderson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up?
Here's May. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here goes up. 5.
1st down, May. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Crazy. Hey, what's that? Five.
Here's May again. Firing one deep for the end zone. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots break the tie here in the first.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Corey Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back for the start of the second. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, clear start. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He's out in the clear. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Dragons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dragons tie things up at 14.
Jason Sander is set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right, here goes front.
Here's May to the air. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Hey, what's that?
May off their play fake. This one up to about the 27-yard line. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Brings up third down.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. Now he starts from the 6. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10. They start the drive at home. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made by Austin. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Austin. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Third down. Pat's going with a few extra defensive backs this time. Dart now against the blitz. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And that is a touchdown. The Dragons take a second quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Crazy, crazy, what's that?
Throwing is May. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here goes throw. Crazy.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's caught for the first. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get a late score and tie it before the half. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots take the lead on that successful kick. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it into a good spot, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Darts out of the shotgun. We're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. Take this in for the score. The Dragons get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Jason Sanders set to
Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Tremaine Edmunds has it. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Connects on the crosser. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
25 yards up the play. And the Toronto first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Toronto. The Dragons will add to their lead at the end of the half. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Power squib kick is taken in. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. This makes it up to the 25. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. This is a heater going deep. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Sanders connects on the going after. And the Dragons stretch their lead to 21.
42. Patriots 21. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Really with the, I should probably start a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drill.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 now from the 46. Maine looking to throw. Finds his man. It's DeMario Douglas. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
This is ahead for about 5. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Design run here for May. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, Sadat.
May. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
From my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on 1st down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to 2nd.
Hey, what's crazy, crazy.
May trying again here on 2nd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's searching for Kyle Williams that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, what's that?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again! Rick Woolen with the INT! Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Play action with Dart. Likely's got it right side. And he drives it up to the 24. Jack Thompson finishing that play off.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Go, here's Dart. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
19 right. Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19.
On first down, here's Dart. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, here's Dart. Sends this to the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Dragons lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Ooh, whether they got it or not there, Brock, not going to make too many friends going for 2 in that situation.
Yeah, sure felt less about whether they're successful or not and more just about the fact they don't care. I'll tell you what, they may forget about it. Those guys on the other side, they won't. And they'll remember it the next time they line up against each other.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Give now to Henderson. They'll couple together a yard there. Brian Burns coming up with the stop.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's made in the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Crazy.
Now May on 3rd and long. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Patriots have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. First and 10 from the 32. Here's May. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
It's an 8-7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception. He just forced an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Anderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 5 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
The rush is too much here. Down he goes. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
From the gun, it's May. Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's good for the Patriots. 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Now try and run in with Stevenson. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense to the line. Here we go. To throw. Here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a 2nd down. Here goes Dart to the air. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The Patriots adding an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Not the way they drew that one up. It is down inside the 35-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Henderson here from the gun. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Made a throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. Down to the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Patriots first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Trying to run it in. It's Henderson. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Almost got it done himself on first. It's 5 yards and gives him second and goal at the 1.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots drop the lead back to 13. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And they've got it. No problem for the receiving team. The onside attempt failed. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing to the back of the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They'll run for it with all. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. Now it's impressive.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Rolling on third, here's Dart. Force that to his right, and he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 8. The Toronto first down.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Dart going to throw again. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown and knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner,